Journal entry number 7. Megalosaurus. But first, what kind of predator do you think Megalosaurus was during its time? I will tell you the answer at the end of the video. Megalosaurus was a carnivorous dinosaur that lived in what is now Europe in the mid-Jurassic period. Being a meat-eating dinosaur, Megalosaurus likely would have hunted other dinosaurs like Stegosaurus, and would have attacked and killed its victims with a powerful and crippling bite due to its strong neck. For that same reason, it is safe to say that Megalosaurus would have been a very successful hunter, which means it would have had lots of food available to it, and it took advantage of this, eating around 150 pounds or 68 kilograms of food a day, and could weigh about 6,000 pounds or 2,721 kilograms, which is about as heavy as 3 cars, and could stand up at 9.8 feet or 2.9 meters tall, or as tall as the average basketball hoop, and could be as long as 30 feet or 9 meters long, which is about as long as the average school bus. But because this creature was so big, it could only reach speeds of around 18 miles per hour or 28 kilometers per hour, meaning the average person could outrun this beast. Despite having all these interesting features, this is not the reason Megalosaurus is so well known. Rather, the reason for this is because it was the first dinosaur ever discovered. All the way back in 1676, in the Oxfordshire Quarry, in the Tainton Limestone Formation, in England is where Megalosaurus' story starts, when a bone was discovered and was handed over to Robert Plot, a professor of chemistry at the University of Oxford, to find out what it was. Plot's first guesses was that the bone belonged to a Roman war elephant, but later decided that it must be a thigh bone of giant humans like those described in the Bible. Plot also made a drawing of the bone, and was the first known public illustration of a dinosaur bone. Later in 1763, Richard Brooks used Plot's illustration of the bone in his 6-volume publication, A System of Natural History, and in this, Brooks wrote a caption that read, Scrotum humanus, scrotum meaning the bag of skin that protects the testes, or as us non-nerd cool kids like to say, a ball sack, and humanus meaning human. So that means the first dinosaur ever discovered in all of humanity, the dinosaur that changed the way we think about the past, and has paved the way for paleontology, was named human ball sack, or for us nerds, Scrotum humanus. But of course this dinosaur does not have this name today, because in 1824, William Buckland named the dinosaur Megalosaurus, meaning big or great lizard in Greek. In his article, Notice on the Megalosaurus or Great Fossil Lizard of Stonefield, describing it as an extinct giant reptile. Later in 1827, Gideon Mantell, in his The Geology of the Southeast of England, gave this creature its current name, Megalosaurus bucklandi, in honor of William Buckland. Despite knowing much about its discovery, little is known about the actual dinosaur. However, Megalosaurus has forever changed the way we look at the past, and has helped us and will help us learn more about dinosaurs in the future. Now time for some quick facts about Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus was once thought to be a 50-foot quadrupedal lizard like an iguana. Megalosaurus was one of the first dinosaurs to be displayed to the public. Megalosaurus was one of the 3 creatures used to coin the term dinosaur, the other 2 being Iguanodon and Hylaeosaurus. Megalosaurus was the first non-avian dinosaur to be scientifically named. No complete fossilized specimen of Megalosaurus has been found by paleontologists. Fossilized Megalosaurus footprints have been found, and the answer for the question in the beginning of the video, what kind of predator do you think Megalosaurus was during its time, was an apex predator, because it was quite large for its time period. So if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe so you can get more content like this in the future. Also comment what dinosaur you want me to talk about next. So I'll be going on another adventure to document my findings in the Jurassic Journal. See you next time.